stamping, and more to learn about composition. These are fun exercises. They're just a way of practicing composition. There's all sorts of ways to do this. You can work on paper and then do a bigger painting. It's just a great way to practice. And most of all, have fun. So we're going to go straight to the video. So let's do that now. Stamping to learn about composition by Doris Charest. Here we're going to use stamps. You can use stamps that you bought, stamps that you made. It doesn't matter. The whole idea is to use just a stamp and practice your composition. This is a great way to practice and gives you ideas as well. So step one is painting your stamp. I prefer painting my stamp rather than dipping it in paint because I don't end up with blobs of paint or drops here and there. I have a nice even coating on the stamp and then I can just use it like I want to. So just paint it carefully. Often I use different colors on the same stamp, but in this case, I'm going to use just one color for this exercise. Yourself, when you're doing this, you can use more than one color. That's not a problem. Just keep adding color and put whatever color you like on there. So for this exercise, we're going to stamp in just about every area, and then we're going to leave one area a little bit more bare, and we're going to add a second element. So you're going to have an all-over pattern, a similar stamp everywhere. If you're doing a painting, it would be a similar design everywhere, and then one that is different. So that's one composition, and we're going to see more. So something similar everywhere, and then one that is different. Let's see the next composition. In this composition, we're going to use the same stamp. I'm going to, well, what I have done is speed up the camera so that you can see the stamping a little faster and you don't have to wait. Again, what you want to do is stamp just about everywhere except one area. You want to leave it a little lighter in one area. So I'm trying to create an all-over pattern, and then I change up the color. I add a different color. So you're going to have all over in similar color and then one that's different. Isn't that wonderful? It's a beautiful composition. It's a great way to create another design. Here's another one. So you're going to take a piece of paper and you can choose whatever shape you like. Here I've chosen a square just because, and I'm going to put it there, and then I'll stamp all over everything, and wherever the square is, it's going to act as a buffer and we'll leave that area white. So just stamp it up as much as you want, absolutely everywhere, just like that. At home, you can use different colors if you want. I'm just using one color for this exercise. Normally, I often use other colors. And here's the square. The edges aren't quite visible, so I'm going to stamp one more time, just like that. And then we'll see the edges better. See? That's a great composition. So all over pattern and one area that is different with no pattern. In this composition, you're going to use a leaf from your houseplant. The idea is for you to create an all-over pattern with the same shape. You don't want that shape to be the same, like the same heavy purple. You want some light areas, you want some dark areas, but you want that same shape all over. What we're going to do after the pattern is created is add a smaller shape. If you wanted to, you could add a bigger shape. If I had a bigger leaf from this plant, I could add a bigger pattern, but I don't. This is the biggest leaf this plant has. So I'm going to create a pattern with the leaf all over and leave one area that's a little more bare. And there I'm going to add a smaller leaf. Now we're going to add the smaller leaf. I didn't print very well, so we'll just dab it again. So this is what you want. You want to create that all over pattern where the sizes are the same, and then one area where it's smaller. So it creates something different. So have fun with this one, and we'll see you in the next composition. This composition uses the bottom of an old paint bottle, and you just fill it in, you just stamp, and I fill it in like that. And you want to create an all over pattern. So I'm just going to stamp quite a few places and try and have a balanced design. And then I fill in just about every circle with that design with my brush. And then I'm going to leave one area that is different. So it's empty. So I have an all over design with the same one and then one that is different. Have fun.